very bad defensively. And then we're playing. Jacob's not having a good game, and Connor goes, "Did you make a soft-handed weenie build?"
Welcome back to the Hootsog Hoops podcast, episode 2. It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really funny because literally right after we recorded the first episode, Noah went to Summer League. And then right after Noah got done at Summer League, I went on my own vacation. Then when I got back from that vacation, I went on another one. And then after I got back from that vacation, I got sick, and then I had to move back to college. And now I'm back at college, and now we can record.
Yeah, so we did that. We would have liked to get this episode out a lot sooner than we did, but oh well.
I'm going to use the same excuse as to why I don't upload on YouTube. I was on vacation.
But some things have changed a little bit. So when I was traveling to Vegas, you know, remember from the first episode, I would like plug in earbuds. So I put them in because like I thought I might like record something when I'm down there because it's like, you know, I'm still like trying to. I didn't end up doing content at all, by the way, when I was down there. But you know, just in case, you never know. So I put them in there. I make it through security fine. I only had to take my laptop and my microphone out of the bag. Like, those were like the only two things I had to take out of my bag. I go through security. I get in. I get to my hotel room, and that's a horror story I want to talk about. But the earbuds are gone. Like
No.
I remember putting them in my bag before I left for the airport, and now they're gone. And then on the way back, my old AirPods like just died. Not like they need to be charged. Yeah, like no, they don't work.
They're gone.
And like, I need these to like call people because like the speaker on my phone is like cooked.
It's a cooked product.
I had to buy them from the airport. And
how much were they? I need to know this.
I got the newest one, so I think it was like $330.
Wow.
They're like the newest like best
I
ones.
know. I'm just remembering when I went to the airport on our North Carolina trip, and I got like a pack of gum for like $7.
No, oddly enough, AirPods are way more fairly priced at the airport than a bottle of water.
I've never even seen an airport that sells AirPods, but that's pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so I got them. But a lot happened. So I get up at my flight leaves. It's so like, you know, like when you get on flights, it's like they say, "Oh, you're gonna leave at the flight. You scheduled your flight for 8." That means that like you start boarding at 7 a.m.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's like 8
So,
is when the flight takes off.
Takes
when it
off.
leaves,
Yeah. So I get to the airport at, I want to say 6:30. You know, it gives me an hour and a half to do what I need to do. Remember we went on a North Carolina trip? I got there like 3:30 in the morning, so like I got through security. Never mind, we're good. That's something. I thought we had some technical difficulties, but we don't. We're fine. But no, so I got there at 3:30, so like I was like the only one. Like I was going through the line because like it's just a common courtesy thing to do. Like even if nobody's there, to like go through like the route line that they give you. It's just like
That's
I'm not gonna
crazy.
It's a courtesy thing to do. Like you never know.
Dude, no.
You
When I
never
went,
know.
I went Bradley Airport in I think Connecticut. Yeah, dude, I went under all of them. There was no one there. I wasn't
No.
waiting.
I am like,
What's
I'm gonna
TSA
do
gonna
this
do?
in
Arrest
Canada.
me?
No, this is like the check-in. I'm like, I don't know. Like it is what it is. They seem kind of pissed off that morning, so it was like, oh.
I would be too if I had to work at an airport and at 3 in the morning.
I'm like, so I'm like under, and like, yeah, you can go right through. Like we don't really care. And then I got through. It was the quickest I ever gotten through an airport, especially in Boston. Like Boston airport is like really hard to get through in terms of how busy it is. It's not hard to get through in terms of like walking
layout.
because like
Yeah.
it's very simple. You go to TSA, you're at your gate. Which isn't true for all airports. Like sometimes you got to get train. But that one was easy. But like it took a bit. I got there at 6. Got through the gate at 6:30. And I get on my flight. I put my AirPods in. They're still working. Thankfully at this point. I put like my hat over my eyes. And I doze off, and then the flight attendant woke me up to ask me if I wanted some pretzels.
Did you get the pretzels?
No, I did, but she also asked me if I wanted like complimentary like earbuds for the flight. I'm like, I have my AirPods in. I don't think I mean.
That reminds me, that's like when I went to the gas station. I got a slice of pizza and a drink, and the person at the cash register looks at me and goes, "Do you want a bag for that?" And I'm like, "What am I going to use a bag for?" Like the pizza was already in like a little, like bag that they come in. It's a fountain drink.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So, I land, and I did like all like online, like all like the pre-check stuff. I did the what is it like? You check in on your phone, things like that, and it's like your room's not ready yet. I'm like, okay, I know I did early check-in, but like the hotel I was staying at was like, it's a big hotel, like it's Vegas, it's like close to the strip, so like I bet they're busy, so I'm like, fine. Connor, you guys know Mr. Recon, he was doing like a BR stream, so like he met me up after that, so I had to wait like I think it was like 10-15 minutes for him. It was fine. Like he was doing stuff for his job, so I'm like, okay. I'm like, no, actually, take your time because like this is your job. Luckily, this hotel is like it's a lot to do walking around. So I just walked around for a little bit. I got some lunch, and Kanu meets up with me. We hang out for a little bit, and then like so it turns out the app was broken. So my room was ready at 11 a.m.
Oh.
And I didn't realize it because like I was in Connor's room, and we were just talking about like hoops and whatnot, and like I wasn't gonna go to the first day's events because it was gonna be because it was Victor's debut. It was gonna be packed. I had tickets for it. I ended up selling them. Because like I had awful leg room on that flight, like my legs were cramped. Like I don't think packing myself into that arena is a good idea right now.
Yeah.
So Connor like went to the game. He said you can stay and hang out until your room gets ready. I'm like thank you. So like I couldn't go to the front desk to ask because if I left Connor's room, I would have been locked out. So I had to call them and be like, oh no, your room's ready, come down. So I came down, I got my room. I go, oh, I'll throw the game on. Like, well, the bed's really comfy. I'll turn the game on. And I turn the TV, it's a big TV. It's a massive TV. So I'm expecting like this 1080p, like, like 60 frame and 4K quality TV. It's massive. Like, it's like a mini like theater, basically.
Yeah.
Turn the TV on. It's this like at most 720p screen. And there's 4 options. And mind you, the screen like the screen they had, it looked like it was from like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Option 1, movies. Option 2, adult films. Option 3.
No hesitation.
Yeah. Option 3, we had like services where if you need anything, like room service, things like that. Option 4 was like normal TV. Option 5, late night TV. So I click on late night TV, think I'm like, oh, it's probably like a Jimmy Kimmel show or Jimmy Fallon or whatever. And I thought I watched those shows, but I'm like, oh, I wonder if they have anything cool.
Especially Jimmy Fallon. If that's who I'm thinking of, he is an interesting fellow.
But like, I mean, they might have something fun on. Maybe like some like Comedy Central stuff. I don't know. It's more porn. More porn.
That That's just such a crazy concept to me. Like you go to Vegas, right? You're there for obviously not everyone there is for summer league. It's Las Vegas. But you turn on the TV and you have two options for porn. Like they really want you to get down and dirty in the hotel room, which is insane to me. Like imagine, oh my god, like you hold on. You should have taken a UV light to the bed. One of them UV lights. Have you ever seen what they do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have taken a UV light right after. Right, if I was in that situation, I would have took a UV light to that bed right after I saw the porn options.
Okay, so the thing is, like, if I'm in Vegas, like, I'm not gonna like if you're 21 and over, which I'm 21, I'm turning 22 in what is that? 6 days now.
Okay,
you know, like you're not if you're in Vegas, like you're not there to watch porn. You're not there to watch. Is what I'm saying. Like, if you're
That's
gonna
what I'm saying.
Like
it's Vegas. There are probably strip clubs and women of the night everywhere.
Yeah, like
why are you watching porn on the hotel television?
No, granted, I didn't do that stuff because I'm there for basketball because I'm a nerd.
A normal human being, yeah.
So like, it was just so funny. So like, I watched the game on this. I watched the game on the laptop, on my laptop because. The TV was 720p at most. My laptop runs 1080p. So I watched the game. Like Victor, his summer league debut, awesome defensively, not so great offensively.
No.
Funny enough, the game before it was incredible. Like Jabari Smith had like the worst first half I've ever seen, and then he scored. I think it was like 33 in the second half.
I was gonna say he ended the game with like. Yeah. I think like 33. Like, did he not score in the first or something? I know he had a run.
It was something like that. He hit the game winner. Got to see. I wish I got to see Scoot in person because he got hurt right after.
I forgot about that.
And a man got hurt right after, so it would have been nice to see those two, but I didn't get to see them. But I go the other days. I didn't go to the games that day. Night comes around. I'm hanging out with Alex and Connor. You guys know them as Alex Hoops and 3 Cone.
Alex Poopsie Whoopsie.
So that night, so at midnight that night, it was Alex's birthday. So we celebrated that. Went out, had a little fun.
A little shindig.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it was like, I want to say like 1 or 2 a.m. and we're standing like on like the strip and we see a Michael Jackson impersonator, and let me tell you, that dude was killing it. He was going crazy. Yeah. So that was fun. And then I went to Summer League the next day. I went with Connor and I were staying at Jacob and I were staying at the hotel, the same hotel. So we all went. Got in a little accident.
Oh my god! All my enemies were in one building and I wasn't there. It's very unfortunate.
But we got a little. It was nothing serious, but in my mind, I'm like, it was like a little fender bender. It wasn't anything serious.
Darn.
But in my mind, it was like, I know how this could go. Two people get into a little fender bender,
especially in Vegas.
Yeah, but he was the guy that bumped into us. He was very apologetic. It was a rental car. Like, he was very apologetic about it, and he still drove us to the game.
That's awesome. He
was very apologetic because he was going to the same place. He was very apologetic, and it was fine. And then I'm trying to think what else did we do when we were there? Then that night we went to Topgolf. We went with some other of my basketball friends that I knew. We did some basketball trivia there. I got drunk and hit some golf balls. Oddly enough, swung a lot better when I was drunk than when I was sober.
That's crazy, because like golf is a lot of hand-eye coordination and like.
I think it was because I was like
swing properly with it.
Because I golf, not much. I have an awful swing, so like I don't golf too much, but I do golf. So like I'm a bit self-conscious about it. But once I got drunk, like I didn't really
Bro
care,
has the Charles Barkley swing.
I do. No, it's not even like a Charles Barkley swing. It's like. it's like a baseball swing. Like when I hit up. No, so like my follow through is like a baseball swing. Like when I swing up, once I swing, so
do you like release with like one hand?
no,
Like, you
so
come
like
up and you
know Cody Bellinger's swing.
kind of. I haven't.
It's like you know how he swings up.
Oh,
So you know when
okay,
he swings
yeah, no, I
up
get it.
like that. That's what it is.
Okay. When
So
you
it's a
said
lot
baseball,
more
I was like,
power.
wait,
It's a lot more power in like my release than my swing.
Yeah. No, the best part about golf is like that, which is like what makes it so satisfying is if you like hit it perfectly and properly, you don't need much power to make it go far. Like whenever I go to the driving range, I'll like start off with just some warm up shots where I half swing and like I'll half swing and still hit it like 100 and I mean I won't say 150, but like easy 100 sometimes.
So we went to talk golf, had fun there. That night, oh my, I got. So like
Bro was gone.
I went out. We're passing around. We'll call it the Cheeto powder.
That sounds a lot worse than what I think you're trying to say.
No, it's yeah. What do you think I'm going to say? Like heroin?
Well,
No,
when you say Cheeto powder, I think you're talking about cocaine.
Well, that's what it was. That's what it basically was. It was grinded up. They grinded it up like it wasn't like buds. It was they grinded up the marijuana into a blunt.
Oh,
that's
okay.
basically
I
what
thought
it was. No. Oh God, no.
That had me thinking that you were smoking coke for some reason.
No. I would not be. Okay, you know what I look like. So like. No. We would not be having an episode 2 right now if I was doing that. But we walked around. Then we went to a bar, got some shots in, went to another bar, I got a beer. That was the most I drank. I went back. One thing I'm going to say, like credit to this friend group, is they make sure, like, hey, text me when you get there. Make sure you text me when you get there. So, like, the funny thing is, like, we leave the bar. My hotel's across the street. Like, it's not that far of a walk. I did not trust myself enough. I called an Uber.
That's hilarious.
I just did not call. I couldn't trust myself enough to make that walk. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to take the Uber. And he's like, it's not that far. I'm like, I'm way too gone to walk across the street right now.
Bro is floating.
So I made it back to my hotel room. And I must say, not a great hotel. Fun hotel to walk around. Like, there's a lot to do. Like, there's casinos, there's shops, there's like, places to eat.
Yeah.
And the bed was comfy, but TV was bad. The elevators suck.
Oh, what do you mean? Wait, hold on. Was the pornography on the television free?
No.
Was it
was
$9?
$9.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
No, it was $9.
Come on.
I'm like, I am not like one. I'm like, the internet's free, and two, it's like, I'm not putting down my charge card.
It's like, so like that's the best thing. So you're giving out free Wi-Fi, which. I can't believe I'm like about to break this down, but on your phone and or laptop, you have a wide variety of options. As to where the TV, you pay $9 and you get like Granny Gushers 4. Like, what option do you think people are going to choose? Like, come on, man! It's 2023. Get with the times.
So and then I had fun. I had a lot of fun. We did some open runs a little bit. I definitely pulled my hamstring. I'm like, I am.
Oh, that's no good.
But we had a lot of fun. I think it was like the best among like I started traveling alone for like once I turned like 18. And really like this was the most fun trip I've ever had. I got to meet people. Like I got to meet with Alex and Connor, you guys that I've been making content with. Connor's cone, by the way. I don't know if I said that. He's 3 cone. I don't know if I mentioned that. So but I got to meet up with them.
Like
Jacob.
Sir Buckets.
Yeah, Rusty Buckets. I've known them for a while. Like it was fun to hang out with them. It was also fun to meet people like I've known on Twitter for years, but like never got to like meet in person. Like finally getting to meet and hang out with those people in person and have a great time. I had a blast.
To meet M Pleasing 72?
No, I did not get to meet him.
Damn. That's so unfortunate.
I met with Hoop Intellect.
Oh yeah, I think I know who that
DeAndre.
is. Yep.
I met up with him. We went to Through the Wire live show. That was a lot of fun.
I should have went to Vegas, man.
I got to meet Click and Dom. Hung out with Denver as well.
Double
Denver
D.
and I hung out. It was just a lot of fun. I missed Berg Senlu this time. That was like the one person I didn't get. I've met him before, so like it wasn't the first time. But like, I'm like, oh, he was coming in the day I was leaving because he had to do WNBA stuff before. So like, that was a bummer. But I got to see Nikias and basically everyone I wanted to see. So
Nice.
what did you do?
I sat at home, came up with excuses to not upload on YouTube, and played 2K.
Yeah, I saw you in Denver playing 2K, and you guys got like the worst back teammates I've ever seen in my life.
I've been playing 2K like hardcore, I guess, since 2K18, and this 2K by far has the worst players I've ever dealt with. Like, it's every game, it's just a bunch of people with like 2 brain cells between all of them. Like, it's actually insane to the point where like I really want to play Rec because I enjoy that kind of gameplay as opposed to Park, but I'm like, there's no point in me wasting my time. But I'm glad Denver is able to experience it with me because that was like the first time him and I just played with just us two as opposed to like us two, Jacob and Connor.
Yeah, we don't want Jacob and his whole soft-handed
weenie build. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, me, Jacob, Connor, Denver have a bit of a pro-am team. We're called the Chino Hills Bedsheet Stains. And Jacob made a center build. And at first it was like fine. He was like an 85, 86, 88 overall, somewhere in that range. And then he like fully upgraded. I think he's like at a 95 now. And the build is like, it's really bad. Like, it's not the worst, but like he can't get rebounds right, like very bad defensively. And then we're playing, Jacob's not having a good game, and Connor goes, "Did you make a soft-handed weenie build?" And it's just been like in our heads ever since.
Connor is one of the funniest people I know. He's like easily.
The clip Denver posted the other day when Denver and I were playing 2K, Connor's was talking about how he played RuneScape all the time as a kid. I'm like, oh, I bet you did, you dweeb. And literally the second after I said that, no hesitation, Connor gets up to the mic and goes, "Desmond, name 4 friends you had when you were growing up as a kid." And I was speechless. Like, I just started laughing. I'm like, I don't know what to say to this right now.
He's one of those people like. You see, I think it's true for. I think Jacob might be the only one that's not true for him. So even to him too, to a certain extent. But like, you watch our videos, and a lot of us we're all like very like straightforward. We don't like.
Good
I know
guys.
Jacob swears sometimes in his videos, but like, I know Connor doesn't swear. I know Alex doesn't swear. I don't swear. I'm pretty sure Denver doesn't swear, but then like we all get in the Discord and we're all a bunch of goofy little fellas.
We're all like threatening to blow each other's houses up. Like just saying terrible things to one another.
As friends do.
Yeah, I mean, how are you truly a friend with someone if you don't like?
No, I go like literally like if you can't be mean. If you like, not all the time, obviously, but like if you can't be mean with your friends sometimes, like you're not like that tells you how close of a friend you are.
For sure.
Speaking of friends and things with like friends who make promises sometimes. And sometimes you don't. Which leads us to,
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. James Harden, who had probably one of the funniest clips I've ever seen from an NBA player. Like, I don't...
Here we go.
Because it's weird, because he was at, like, a camp with kids when he said this. Are you pulling it up right now?
I am.
Okay. So, yeah. He's, like, at a camp with a bunch of kids, and he just starts, like, going on a rant about, like, Daryl Morey. Oh, wait, like, I'm not going to spoil it. I'll wait till we play the clip. It's just so crazy, man.
Yeah. Daryl Morey is a liar. Let me say that again. Daryl Morey
That was the best
is. It's like, and then he sounded it out. Like, he went syllable for syllable. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of on James Harden's side here.
Oh, 1,000%. I mean, I'm not totally tapped into it, but like from what I've heard,
Granted, I don't think he's worth that money.
No,
I don't think he's worth the max at this point. At this point, if we were talking like 3-4 years ago, absolutely he's worth the max, and he wouldn't even be in this situation 3 or 4 years ago. But like now, it's like he's a good player still. Like I definitely think like still all-star caliber, but like he's not like that top 10. Like probably like from like I want to say 2015 to 2020. Probably 2015 to 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
He was a consensus top 5 to 10 player in the league.
Now he's just fat and passes the ball too much.
But very funny clip. I'm on his side for this. Like you made a promise
from
to
what
him.
I've heard, did he declined his player option, right? To seek out a longer.
He picked up his player option.
But it was basically to try and secure a longer-term deal. And then Daryl Morey's like, yeah, man, we're not paying you the money you want. And now the whole fiasco is going on, and Harden's gone. Probably a Clipper, but who knows? That trade was supposed to happen a while ago. Like, when free agency opened, Harden was supposed to be a Clipper, and then nothing happened. So I have no idea.
I'm not going to show the clip, but I will play the clip. I think. Hang on. Let me make sure I can get that up. Share screen. I can play it. I can play the clip. It's do you see it?
No, current. Oh, now there we go. Let's go. Oh my God.
All right, here we go.
Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of. Let me say that again. Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of.
It's just the let me say it again is so funny. Like, I think we got the point, James. I think we get it.
He just says he's like like at the camp, like they like pretend to like defend the kids when they're doing the drills. He just whispers, goes, "I'll say it again."
Yep. That's what I was saying. Like, it's a crazy part. Like, he's at a camp for kids, and he's just like, yeah, like Daryl Morey is an asshole. Like, okay, like you could have like tweeted that. Poor kids. I'd say poor kids, but like that would be just hilarious to be. It would be so funny.
But yeah, it reminds me of Dylan Brooks. Under no circumstances are we bringing you back. No circumstances.
Now he's a Rocket. Now they're paying him like what, $20 million?
Yeah.
It's just such a dumb, silly little franchise. But hopefully he won't be taking like 8 threes a game this year again.
No. He's gonna fight Jalen. He's gonna fight Jalen Green. That's what's gonna happen.
I wouldn't be surprised if like him in that locker room just do not mesh at all.
I will say one thing about Dylan Brooks, and I don't like Dylan Brooks. You don't like Dylan Brooks. One thing I will give him is like his teammates. So he takes like the worst shots on the planet. Does all these antics, and his teammates still seem to like him. So like there is something there.
But my thing is, I feel like that might be more of like a media thing. I'm not saying like they hate him, but like, it's just, listen, if I'm on a team and I gotta watch this dude like bark out LeBron in a playoff game and then like brick 9 threes in a row that he shouldn't have even been taking, I would completely
I feel like
listen,
man. I think that might have been a front office thing from like everything I've heard from teammates, like independent of the front office. They're like, no, we liked him. He was a good dude. So that's like the one thing. It's like I feel like he's such a piece of shit on the court that I think leads some people to believe he's a piece of shit off the court. I'm like, there is nothing on his record to suggest that he's a bad dude off the court.
I don't think
He's
he's a
just
bad dude.
complete jackass on the court. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
That-
It kind of
that's my
reminds me
problem.
a bit of Draymond, where it's just like sometimes I feel like the on-court antics. But oh yeah, they're never mind. Marcus would probably
Watch
be a better example. Marcus would be a better example of it, I would think.
Yeah, but Marcus Smart is like hilarious when he does this stuff on the court. So is Draymond, and so is Dylan Brooks. But like,
Marcus is funny.
man.
Marcus also like punched like a racist dude in college. So like he's in
for him.
my good graces.
he's a good. dude.
So talked a lot about basketball. We're not going to talk about the Damian Lillard trade.
yeah, we're tired.
We
of that,
will not.
Like,
We're not.
incredibly
We're not.
tired of it.
I literally put on my YouTube community tab like we are not talking about this. I refuse to talk about this.
Yep.
So we're going to do some NFL award predictions.
NFL. I thought. Wait, hold on. I thought we were doing NBA award. Or
No,
did we-
I might have put NBA. I might have put NBA.
Oh, I had a whole like bit for the NBA. Oh, that's
I
so
accidentally put
important. Okay.
NBA award, so we can do NBA awards.
I was gonna say we can do NBA and then do NFL next episode.
Yeah, we
because
can do
I
NFL
have
next.
yeah. All right.
Because we're ending this episode with a tier list for NFL QBs.
Yeah.
That's
So we
we're
can that
ending
can
this
lead
episode.
into next episode where we'll do probably some more football stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hit me
So
with your
so
you
what do you
go.
want to do first? You want to go biggest
let's
award
go-
for
let's do smallest. So let's go like most improved 6-man rookie
Yeah.
of the year, DPOY MVP.
So
All right.
most improved player is one that's really hard to predict. It's never someone you expect it to be.
Yeah.
Like this past season's winner, Larry Markkinen, there were
Yeah,
no
shotgun.
odds. There were no odds for him to win that award going into the season.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he had no odds going in. The betting favorite right now, I believe, is Mikal Bridges. I don't know about that.
yeah,
I feel like
I think-
there's tape. There's gonna be enough tape, and they're gonna like. I think he's
Yeah.
gonna have a good year, but I think there might be some regression as teams kind of figure out like what he is as the
like
main
how to
option.
stop him. Yeah.
Most improved is it's one that's hard. Like I don't think about it a lot. It's like the one I think about the least.
If I have my pick, I have everything written down. I'll go.
Mhm.
I'll go while
You go
finish.
first.
Mine is Tyus Jones. If he starts in Washington, I think he's going to have a pretty
good one.
significant statistical jump because I have his stats right here. He's never played over 24 minutes a game, and when he did play that, which was last year, he put up 10 points, 5 assists on pretty solid but not insane efficiency. And now he's going to
That's a
be
good pick.
hopefully I'd hope they make him the starting point guard unless they're going to run Poole at the one and run Tyus Jones off a bench, which will just ruin my entire thing here.
No, they're
But
gonna
I
start
think
Johnny
he
Davis
can
at the
easily-
point guard.
I think he can easily jump from like 10 to anywhere from like 15, 17. Then his assists are going to go up. I mean, he's a turnover to assist ratio god, but I think his turnovers are probably going to go up. So I'd say he's probably going to go from 10 and 5 to like 17 and 7 is what I'll say. Maybe more.
My pick is going to be. He's on the Orlando Magic. I think it's going to be a year. I think Orlando's going to be like very well. I don't know if they're guaranteed. I think they're at the least going to be a playing team. I think there's a real chance like they're just flat out a playoff team this year. I think they're going to take a jump.
I could see it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Franz Wagner. I just made a video about him. Maybe the least talked about player with as much upside as he has. Like, he's 6'10". He has like a legit like good handle.
Oh, wow. He was really good last year.
Yeah. I
Wow, he
think
was
like
really good his rookie year.
yeah, so I think he could take that jump to like 25 points. I think him and Paulo both could like make like that 25-point jump.
Yeah, they are the future for that team.
Yeah, so I think he can make that jump. And I think like if Orlando's good, like they make the playoffs, he's a big part of it. That's what I'm going with Franz Wagner here. People say, "Oh, it's a third year." But we saw John Morant win the award. I think it was year 3. I want to say. So
Yes,
like it's
yeah,
right out of the
last
cards.
year,
And people don't know who Franz is. Like I don't see like anyone talking about him. Like
No, which is crazy.
crazy because he has like legit like all NBA upside, so he's my pick. But
I thought you were gonna say Barkel at first when you said
no. If he was, if it was like just Mokel and Franz or just Mokel and Paulo, I think I probably would have picked Mokel. But I think Mokel is going to be the third option on that team. Comeback player of the year, he's probably deserved like 5 of them.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I really hope he stays healthy from here on out.
Oh, he's so good, dude. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, I don't know if he'll ever become what we thought he would be. Like, and I thought he was going to be like the next James Harden.
No, I think he's too far gone to be like that.
But level, I still think he could be like I think he could be like a Goran Dragic level all-star. Like, you make it maybe every once in a blue moon type all-star. But he's like really good when he plays. I think it's proof of just how good he could have been. And I still remember being mad on draft night. Not draft night, but the week of the draft. The Celtics traded the first picks. I wanted Markel Fultz that badly. I thought he was going to be the future.
My team drafted Frank Ntilikina. I don't want to hear it, man. Frank Hive, stand up, by the way. Charlotte Hornet legend already.
Good time for Tristan Wood.
Oh, good God. But now we have sixth man of the year.
I think we might have the same pick.
Who's your pick?
Quickly.
Yeah, it's Emmanuel Quickly.
It's Emmanuel Quickly.
Malcolm Brogdon is a fraud. It should have been Quickly. Don't care. Quickly better.
That was the easy pick.
Easy. Yeah. I feel like
we're
probably also going to have the same Rookie of the Year pick.
I feel like Victor Wembanyama is the heavy favorite.
I could see Wemby being a little slow out the gate.
I think the only two I think Scoot and Chet could make some noise. And I think Chet probably has a better chance to overtake Victor because I think OKC is going to be a playoff team this year. And if he's this, because like the one thing they were missing was a defensive anchor. And what does Chet do well? Oh, he's an incredible defender. Like, he can block shot. And they were like, I want to say like the 13th ranked defense in the league, despite not having a defensive anchor or something like that. So I think if Chet is what I think he is, and like based on what I saw in Summer League, like he's moving well, he's still instinctual, like he looks comfortable out there. If he is what they need, like they will be like one of the best defenses in the league, and I could see that maybe. But I think Victor's going to have like one of the better rookie seasons we've seen. I think Scoot's going to have one of the better point guard rookie seasons we've seen. So as of right now, I have it Victor in terms of my rookie power rankings going in my top 5. Based off situation, how they're going to do on top of talent would be Victor 1, Scoot 2. Scoot's going to get the basketball in his hands a lot. Chet 3, just because of the impact he could have on a potential like top 5 seed. I think OKC could be a top 5 seed this year. Yeah, they have the pieces to do it. And then Brandon Miller 4, because I think LaMelo's is going to make the game easier for him, and I think he's going to be productive. Way better than he was in Summer League, where he did not have a point guard. In fact, he was the best. He was their best playmaker, and that wasn't ideal for him.
Yeah.
And in 5, I have Amen Thompson. I know it's not a great situation, but like he's just too good.
He's just that good. Yeah.
I think he's just that good too. That's our top 5.
Literally like a skill issue for everyone else on that team. Like he's just better.
Yeah. And then 6, I had Asar Thompson. I think he's gonna be a fun.
About Asar.
He's like a really smart connect. Like he's kind of like an Iggy archetype.
Yeah, I know he's like really athletic, like really all around, but not like.
So like the way I view it is, Amen is like the primary like. He could be like, and he legit, like, I'm not saying he's Ja Morant. If a 6'7" Ja Morant is horrifying for the rest of the league, because like I think Ja is a better shooter, which doesn't really say much because Amen's not a great shooter.
Shit to ass, my friend. Yeah. Shit to ass.
No, but Ja can hit mid ranges. Like Amen's just not a great shooter. He isn't unwilling to shoot, so I do think there's potential for him to grow there, and he is aware of it and is trying to improve on it, which I think is a very encouraging sign. But Amen has some he has similar playmaking traits to Ja Morant, in terms of
Yeah.
utilizing your athleticism within your playmaking, being able to make like decisions in midair. Where Asar is like the off ball. He can play on the ball, but he thrives off the ball. And he's the better defender of the two. But again, like Amanda's has more upside because like 6'7" primary point guard to start growing trees. But
Yeah.
he's gonna be like a fun. I think he could be like an all-around stats guy for them. And then 7, player I'm going to talk about in a video soon. You might be surprised. It's an Orlando Magic rookie, but it's not Anthony Black.
Oh, my boy Jed Howard.
I have Jed Howard. I like Jed Howard more than I like Anthony Black personally. So he's set
me too.
because his skill set just fits immediately what they need. He can
That was the
shoot.
thing with
He's
Jed
6'8".
going into the draft is that he
Yeah,
could fit
like-
in with like any team.
And like he's a great shooter, and like he has like creation stuff. Like he has a legit handle, and can pull up,
Yeah.
do stuff like that. Pretty solid passer. Defense is a problem. It's like the one thing with him.
Yes.
But I thought people call it. I pick out 11 to reach. I don't.
I wanted
8.
the Knicks to trade up to get
Yeah.
him.
8. I have Bilal Coulibaly. I know like it's a new Wizards era, and it's not the same situation that other Wizards rookies have been going into. Really, like since post them draft like Otto Porter,
Like
where it's
Johnny
just like
Davis.
because like they're rebuilding. They're not committed to being mid.
No
So
more
I think Bilal-
mediocrity.
Yeah. Bilal's gonna get like run with them, and I think he's gonna thrive playing with Poole, Kuzma, and Jones, because like those are the guys that are gonna draw all the attention, which is just gonna lead to easier looks for Bilal. He can do like, stuff as a cutter, and defensively, I think he's gonna be good at the gate. Like he's like a really good defender right away. Number 9, I have Jarris Walker. Not Bilal, Jarris, and Jet are pretty interchangeable for me. I think Jarris Walker is gonna be as good at right away. I don't know if he starts or Obi starts right away, but regardless,
Obadiah better.
I think Jarris is just gonna have an impact right away. Like he's just pretty good at a lot of things. He can pass, he can defend. Probably, if it wasn't for Victor, he would have been the best defensive player in that draft.
Yeah. I definitely can see that.
And I like him. And then 10, I have Anthony Black.
Mm.
And then it's like Anthony Black, Taylor Hendricks, basically like him and Keontae George, who I liked a lot in Summer League. But yeah, we both have Victor winning it. I think Scoot and Chet are closer than people think. But Victor's a fairly easy pick because I don't know if you agree with this. Like, there's just gonna be plays where like can't do anything about that.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of plays like that.
And he will have his struggles. I want people to be very clear. He will have his struggles. LeBron had his struggles as a rookie. LeBron's like 40% from the field as
Yeah,
a rookie.
LeBron
Really,
had
so-
some icky efficiency as a rookie.
Yeah. So like you have to understand like they're gonna make that adjustment. But there's that.
Depoy
Depoy.
next. Give me
I'm going Evan
MSU
Mobley.
legend Jaren
I'm going Evan Mobley.
Jackson better. Maybe if
Um,
Mobley wasn't a giant pussy, I could pick him, but Jaren Jackson has that dog in him and probably a severe case of ADHD, judging by how he plays.
I still don't know how good Memphis is going to be. I think Cleveland's just going to have a really good regular season.
Oh, yeah, because of the 25 games. Yeah, I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that.
And also, only people understand how good Evan Mobley's second season was. I know the playoffs made it feel like, oh, there's a thing, but
That
like,
dude is getting twerked on by Obi Toppin,
yeah.
man.
but like, he finished 3rd in Defensive Player of the Year voting. He's the first player in their second NBA season to finish top 3 in Defensive Player of the Year voting since Joel Embiid did it in his second NBA
Embiid
season.
was top 3?
In his second
that
NBA
year?
season. He was an All-Star that year, remember?
Yeah, but top 3 in Depoy?
Yeah. He finished second,
Just
I
a
believe.
casual NBA gawk of Joel Embiid.
And then I'll pull the list up real quick because it's a wild list of players that he joined.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Where is it?
Yeah, I mean, what did What did Jaren average last year for stocks?
Oh, he was ridiculous.
He
Trying to find
averaged.
it.
He averaged 4.7 stocks. No, just 4. I thought steals was turnovers for a second.
Here's the list. He joined Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett, and Tim Duncan as the only players in NBA history to receive at least one first-place vote for Defensive Player of the Year in their age 21 season.
Oh, wow. Craziest part is, like, I just always remember that Tim Duncan never won a D play, which is crazy because, like, you could make an argument that he's the greatest defender ever. But Ben Wallace is just, he's better, I fear.
But if Mobley does win it this season, he will be the youngest player to ever win Defensive Player of the Year. He'll be 22.
Oh, my goodness. That's, wow. Yeah.
But, like, I only be like, he's been, like, a special defender the moment he stepped into the NBA, which is...
Oh, yeah.
Which is, like, that does not happen.
No.
So he's my pick. You're going Jaren. I'm going Mobley. I think both could win it. Both kind of define like the new NBA.
Little did we know that like Miles Turner is going to average 5 blocks, and the NBA is going to be like, yeah, we have to give it to him now because he's not actually that good defensively, but he just averages.
He averages 5 blocks. But that leaves us with one more, I believe.
Give me your MVP pick now. I need to hear it.
I'm gonna go off the grid. We're gonna go with Nikola Jokic.
The horse racer.
Yeah. So my logic with Jokic is this: guys who win their first ring, like the year after, they go off.
Yeah.
Steph Curry 2016, LeBron 2013, two of like
King James.
Two to five of the two of the 5 like probably best like individual seasons we've ever seen.
Yep.
Even Giannis, like Giannis had his best score. I thought Giannis should have won MVP the next year after he won the title, but I think he got like hurt. And he probably would have if he played the games. There's just something about it, and I know Jokic is different than those guys. Like Jokic, he's a bit more laid back.
He's gonna be like smoking doinks and racing horses after every game. That man does not care.
And they're averaging like 30, 20, and 15.
Yeah.
But I think he could. I think they're the best team in the West.
Sure.
I think they're probably the best team in the league.
Yeah.
They're like the best team in the league. Like I think they're going to repeat this year. I think they're going to have the best record in the league. I think the only team that could compete for them for best record, I don't think they're a better team, but I could see them matching the record is Boston.
Yeah, the Porzingis edition is going to help.
And Boston, to me, is probably like the only team I could see like competing with Denver. And even then, like, they need to stop stepping on their own toes before they get to that point. But he's my MVP pick. I think he could average a triple-double this year. He got really close last year.
Yeah, I think he was like
0.2 assist off.
9.5. Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy.
0.2 assist off. But he's my pick. I think we could be seeing like the best offensive season by a big man. Maybe like I think we could see. I was
gonna say you could.
There's just a track record
like last year. Yeah.
There's a track record of these guys that win their first ring and then they're like, I'm gonna go off. I gotta remind people, and this was not like.
Yeah.
I would love to see that happen. 1, for content, I get to talk about something.
Yeah.
But 2, for the basketball, something.
Good hoops.
Yeah.
All right. Let me hit you with my MVP pick. And when I say the name, don't say a goddamn word because I need to explain this one. My MVP pick for the 2023-24 season. Give me Julius Randle. Now, okay. Julius Randle last year, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to pull the stats up right now, but if I'm not mistaken, Julius Randle, Orange Julius, as Basketball Reference say, he averaged 25, 10, and 4, 45% from the field, 34% from 3 on, for some godforsaken reason, 8.3 attempts a game, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks got better. We got DiVincenzo. That right there, that's pushing us to 50-55 wins. No doubt in my mind.
God, dude,
Tom Thibodeau's going to come into this
graphic.
year. He's gonna come into this year, and he's going to be like, yo, Julius, we're going to use you in the off-ball more. We're going to use Quentin Grimes and Jalen, where everyone's going to be in the off-ball more. So his assists are going to jump from 5 to 10. He's going to be the third player ever to average a triple-double. He's going to average 27 points a game, 12 rebounds, 10 assists in this new Tom Thibodeau system. He's making the adjustments this year. I'm convinced. He has to. Tom Thibodeau, he's cooking. In the kitchen, wrist twisting like it's stir fry, a new offensive playbook, and that is going to win Julius Randle's MVP. Not to mention, unlike other frauds in the NBA, Julius Randle consistently plays 75-plus games every year. And with Daddy Adam Silver's new rule about game played requirement that we for some reason have, boom. So not only is Julius Randle a lock for the All-NBA first team because those fraud power forwards aren't going to play 65 games, give that man his MVP.
You know what I feel like right now? You ever see the video of that dad and the kid's crying and he has to hold back the laugh?
Oh my God, yes.
That's what I feel like right now.
Hey man, y'all can laugh, but it's going to happen. And I'm going to be laughing when it does, because when it happens, he averages at 27, 12, and 10, and then shoots 25% from the field in the playoffs again. My point will still be proven that Julius Randle is not good, and then we're going to trade him, so it's okay.
All right, so my picks: Jokic for MVP, Victor for Rookie of the Year. What was it? Sixth man, Emmanuel Quickley. Most improved player, Franz Wagner. And defensive player of the year, I had Evan
D-boy.
Mobley.
I had MVP Juliannis Randle DeCumpo, D-boy Jaren Jackson, rookie Wemby, obviously. Six man like Emmanuel Quickley is going to be the new bar. No more 6 man like Lou Will. Overrated, garbage. Emmanuel Quickley better. And then MIP Tyus Jones. I know Rudy St. Clair is going to be happy with my MIP pick.
So, let's get into...
Do I get to make fun of NFL quarterbacks now?
Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's go. I haven't been this excited since when I went to a Knicks game and got to watch R.J. Barrett drop 30 on the Mavericks.
All right. Can you see it?
Yes. Oh, boy.
All right, so hang on.
Is that Derek Carr? Who is that between
one thing?
Anthony Richardson and Trey Lance? We should make an extra row that's just pure. It just says ass. Hell.
All right, we're gonna get one of these out of the way. Where is he?
If you're looking for Mahomes, he's bottom left.
No, I'm not looking for Mahomes. Looking for the nasty man.
Russ. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't think he's here. I don't see him anywhere.
All right, nasty hell. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's not here. I see Jacoby Brissett, but I don't see him, which is actually that's really funny. Like, who is that in the top right next to Jordan Love?
That's Cooper.
Who is that?
That's Desmond Ritter.
That's what he looks like?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I
see Giants legend Colt McCoy. Hell yeah.
It's not, but he isn't listed. There, so we got that too.
Okay. I say we start from the bottom. And
I think we should get the easiest one out of the way. We're putting Mahomes in the zone too. Like.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I do you agree with that? Like.
Yeah. No, get him out of hell.
I'm just gonna name this Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I concur wholeheartedly with that choice.
He's the best player in football.
Let's just go in order then, actually. So start from the first guy.
Burrow. I think we'll go like elite QBs.
I think we
not name Mahomes.
Oh, we're changing the names. Okay. Yeah.
No, we'll go S. We'll call it like A. We'll call it like S. because they're still S2 QBs. They're just not Mahomes.
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Accordingly. So let's put Burrow is S. I think he's the second best quarterback in football.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah, without a doubt he's S. I'd say S tier should be like Burrow, Josh Allen. That's probably it.
I'm
off the top of the dome. Maybe Lamar, but even then
maybe Lamar, and I'll go
Daniel Jones.
Why don't we put like an arguably S?
Will Greer.
And Will. Why don't we do like an S and then we'll put like maybe S and then put like Hurts and Lamar in there?
Yeah, just because Hurts is very good, but obviously he plays behind like the best offensive line in football with like a top 5 receiving core.
So we'll put Lamar and Hurts and maybe S, right?
Hurts is top, is the 4th one in the top.
And then we have Lamar, where I lost
is second row, 5th in.
No, get him out of hell. So okay. I like that.
I feel like we should make more tiers though. We get like
we will.
A and a B.
Will.
Okay.
Then we get the A2 guys. I think that list starts with guys like Herbert and Lawrence.
Yeah, just like those top guys that like aren't at that level yet, but are probably going to be at the end of the season.
Yeah, we'll go.
Why does Teddy Bridgewater look so disheveled in this picture? Poor
know.
Guy. He has been through a lot in the NFL. That man's gotten knocked out so many times.
And where's Herbert? Where's the?
Where is he?
Found him.
Oh, that handsome lad.
You know, they're A. Any more A? I feel like we might have more A.
Scroll down a little more. Go to the bottom.
I feel like we still should put Rodgers in A. I feel like.
No, I wouldn't. I'd go B.
I might.
After last year. I think the guy... Second row, 3rd guy in, I think he's A tier. Undoubted A tier. Let's go second row.
Okay. All right.
Listen, he's going to be after the season. I don't care. I unironically think that Daniel Jones is going to make another jump this year, and I don't think that there's much saying otherwise. But anyways, actually, yeah, if it's A, in the same tier as Herbert and Lawrence, I'd put Aaron Rodgers, yeah. Yeah. If we have to put the Shadow Man enthusiast in there.
Can we put Gino in his own tier? Then just call it, they wrote me off, they ain't right back.
Sure, go ahead. Put Baker Mayfield in there while we're at it for this season.
No.
What do you mean no? Listen, that man's going to prove the haters wrong this year. He's going to...
They ain't right back. He has to prove it, though.
Oh, he's going to prove it. Did you see that man in the preseason? Kyle Trask was shaking in his boots at what that dude was doing.
Yeah, because Kyle Trask stinks.
I respect Trask.
I'm not saying this is the next two, but I think it'll be interesting. We talked about high upside guys. Or like a high upside too.
Like Colt McCoy and Zach Wilson. Got it.
No, yeah. I think high upside is Fields is high upside.
Fields and then like all the rookies aside for Will Levis. Yeah.
So Fields, Richardson, without a doubt.
Richardson was second to the bottom. He's all the way to the right.
I found
second to the bottom.
I got him.
And then C.J. Stroud's third in the bottom tier or second.
I'd probably put Stroud and then.
I think get Gardner Minshew in high upside.
Big Sue.
Dude, I don't care. Gardner Minshew is a starting quarterback in this league.
So we can put him in when we do that too.
He is a starting quarterback.
I'm gonna be honest
with
you.
But
I might just I'm tempted to put Trey Lance in his own tier and just call it I don't know. Like I don't know what he is.
For high upside, I'd put Trey Lance in there because he does have high upside.
We just don't know. He's barely thrown a football
because he hasn't played.
Because people are like he stinks. Like we don't know that he's barely played. He hasn't got enough time to stink.
Yeah.
I thought about putting Malik in there. Malik might be Malik might be done.
I think it's time for him to be a family man. Kenny Pickett in high upside. He's looked really good in training camp and in the preseason.
I was going to put him in average.
That's crazy.
I don't think he's going to be. He's like 25.
Okay.
He's like 20.
Yeah. That doesn't mean he's not going to get better. Who is that between Malik Willis and Zach Wilson? Is that Will Levis?
That's Stetson Bennett.
That man is 35 years old.
He ain't right back. We're going to put a 2 about. Let's go ahead.
Looking at Daniel Jones and Davis Mills like stacked on top of each other in the tier list.
We're going to go.
Hilarious to look at.
We're going to do like the above average starter too. Of like, these are guys like.
Kirk Cousins.
Like your Kirk Cousins or Dak Prescott.
Your Daniel Jones is.
Wait.
Kirk is in the bottom.
Kirk Cousins.
Middle of the bottom.
Tua is probably in this tier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Tua.
Even though his brain is tuna casserole, he is still up there.
Who's the other one we were saying? Oh, Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes. He's top right.
There he is. I would put Goff in that tier. Goff in that tier?
Yes, for sure. Goff, I love Jared Goff, even though he kind of got overrated on the NFL Top 100 list. But Kyler. Yeah.
I think Kyler... Yeah, Kyler should be... I think Kyler has a chance to maybe get back into A.
He'll get in. If when fully healthy, he will more likely than not.
Yeah, I think Kyler is the most underrated QB in the league right now.
God, Russell Wilson is hilarious to look at.
I'm gonna make like a probably wash tier
for Russell Wilson.
We're gonna do a probably washed. And that's gonna be Wilson and Stafford.
Yeah, that's good. Who else is here that could go in there? Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson, we might just
we should just have a category called ass in all caps and like put guys like him, Matt Ryan, and probably Wash. I mean, he is washed, but might as well put him in there.
Or the probably size is washed.
Where's Carson Wentz at?
I don't think Carson Wentz is here.
That's crazy. He's not.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Derek Carr.
I'm gonna put Levis in high upside. I feel like.
I mean, yeah, as a pure statement of high upside,
yeah. Like,
is he gonna reach it? I don't know, but he does have high upside.
Where is
cannon? And I'm talking about his arm. Derek Carr is all the way down bottom right.
He's probably washed.
Yeah, he was pretty bad last year. And
do we put? Do you want to put? Do you want to put Howell in high upside or?
No. I think he's gonna be pretty fine this year, but I wouldn't say he has like star upside.
Let's do like get a job too. Get it.
Stetson Bennett needs to be number one. He needs to be the first.
I gotta change some of these colors.
Oh yeah.
And green. We'll go with purple, and then we'll make that like navy blue. Not navy blue, like.
I was gonna say that is like cyan blue.
Yeah.
All right, get a job. Zach Wilson, Stetson Bennett. I really don't want to say Baker Mayfield, but I feel like he might be.
Who's Stetson?
I didn't know what he looked like until like 10 seconds ago, so I couldn't tell you.
Where is it?
Is that him in the bottom between Baker and Marcus or no?
No, I don't know who that is. Oh,
there he is, right. He's Malik and Jameis.
Get a job.
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock does.
I will never forget when Colin Cowherd had Drew Lock as like second MVP favorite after his rookie year, and I was just like laughing, like because I was like Daniel Jones didn't have a good second year, but like Daniel Jones was like way better than Drew Lock their rookie years, and like nothing for Daniel.
Probably lost.
Yeah, he's been washed.
Good job. Any more good jobs?
Trying to look here. No, none that would be like funny.
Let's do like he's probably doing an average QB too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like average.
I mean, it's all right. I'd go.
We should probably put Jordan Love in high upside until he plays. Like.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't even think about him.
Yeah, I was like, probably have him. He looks better. He's looked. Put him there.
Average, I'd go like Mac Jones, Kenny Pickett,
Mac Jones,
Jameis Winston. Actually,
I don't know. Jameis is starting. Jameis isn't even starting at this point.
That's because they think that Baker.
Purdy.
Yeah, for now for Purdy, I think
we'll
he could
put
reach
Purdy
that high upside, but I don't know how much weight I want to put on like a couple of games.
Did
you put Mac
Jimmy?
Jones in there?
Jimmy.
Jimmy? Jimmy, yes. Jimmy is like the epitome of average. Who's that next to him? Is that Desmond Ridder again?
That's Desmond Ridder.
Christ.
I don't think.
Wait, so who's that in the bottom? Who is that all the way bottom right?
That's also Desmond Ridder. That's also Desmond.
Those two are not the same people. There's no way that's the same person.
They are.
That's okay.
I'm gonna put a good backup too.
Yeah, because that's like what most of this list is comprised of right now. Clear out a lot of room by doing this. Like Giants legend Colt McCoy.
Good backup. Bridgewater's in that too.
Bridgewater, Colt McCoy, whatever that dude is top left for the Cowboys. Davis Mills, Gardner Minshew, Taysom Hill. Even though he's not really a quarterback at this point.
Cooper Rush.
Yeah, I couldn't remember his name.
Jacoby. No, we should probably put Tannehill in average.
Oh my god, I've like totally forgot about him.
Oh my god, why is he still here? Jameis.
Yeah, good backup for sure. Which is unfortunate. Well, I mean, I know Jameis Winston isn't the best guy, but I really did like him as a player.
Cole McCoy.
Marcus Mariota. I feel like he's a pretty gosh darn good backup.
Yeah. Oh, Mike White.
Is that who that is there? Okay, yeah.
Mike White.
I probably could have judged by just looking at him that his name would be Mike White, but I really don't know. Like
Darnold?
I like how all these guys are like rookie or second year guys, and then there's just Sam Darnold.
Darnold might be younger than all of them. Darnold was like hella young when he was drafted.
Yeah, but he's ass.
He might be starting, man. He might be starting. That's a scary thought.
Oh yeah, he's in the Niners now. I mean,
Career
the only way that
revival.
would happen is if they like hate Trey Lance and Brock Purdy isn't healthy.
Oh.
I don't know.
Want to go... I'm sorry, Hendon Hooker might be getting a job. That dude's like 26.
Where he's between, is that Bailey Zapp and Desmond Ridder?
He might be getting... Yeah, I'm not going to do it to him. I'll put him in.
No,
they didn't distract him.
I respect him.
What like project?
Yeah, that would be like Bailey Zapp, Desmond Ridder.
I think Bailey Zapp might be good backup.
I definitely think so. Actually, more I'm thinking about it, he looked pretty good in the one preseason game I was watching.
Projects, that's Malik Willis. I don't know where to put Desmond Ridder now, because Desmond Ridder's going to be starting. But Max Duggan, he's a project. No idea who this is.
Max Duggan.
Yeah, he got drafted by the Syracuse.
TCU quarterback?
Yeah. He's younger than I thought he was. He's like my age.
Yeah. Who
Hayden
is that
Hooker.
between Howell and Ritter?
That's, no
Is
idea.
that Mason Rudolph? No, that's not Mason Rudolph.
That's Matt Corral.
I think we should have a list called I Don't Know Who You Are.
Project.
put the-
Okay, we need. I'll put. Okay, we need one more. Too.
I'd put Howell and Corral.
Well, they're gonna be
projects.
starting this year, so like, and none of these
Well,
guys.
I
are
know
gonna start.
Howell's going to be starting. Corral's not going to be starting.
No,
Even then,
Howell.
I still feel like
Howell and Ritter. Where do I put them? Where should we put them?
I'd still go projects because like they're starting, but like we don't know if they're
okay.
going to be good. Like we don't.
I'll
know
put them
what
at the
to
top
expect.
because we know they're gonna be playing.
Yeah,
And then
we have the 5 horsemen of the apocalypse down here.
Corral should be a project.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
And then we only have one. No, I'm gonna make the don't know too.
I do not know who you are, so you are going in this tier.
And then
I'm really struggling to find out who that is. I
no idea.
don't know.
I feel like one of them might be Ben DiNucci. Because I know the name.
I think if one on the left, it might be the one on the left might be Ben DiNucci. Because I know he was in the Cardinals last year and he's wearing red in that.
Darnold.
I feel
we'll
like we
throw
should just put
Darnold
him
in
in
good
good
backup.
backup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
throw
just
him in
because
good
there's not
backup.
really anywhere else to put
And that's
him.
next to Desmond Ritter, so we don't have to worry about that. So, tier. Patrick Mahomes. Self-explanatory. S2, we got Burrow and Allen. Probably S2, but we gotta see it for another year or see him get back to form with Lamar and Hurts. A2, we have Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers. They ain't right back. 2, we got Geno Smith.
Soon to be Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. Above average starters, we got Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott, Tuna Brantua, Daniel Jones,
That's so crazy.
Jared Goff, and Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray likely will get back into A2 once he's fully healthy.
For sure.
High upside, we got first overall pick Bryce Young, Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, Jordan Love, Trey Lance, and Will Levis. We do not know anything about Trey Lance at this point. He's throwing 5 passes in his career. But he does have the upside, and same with Levis. Average, we got Ryan Tannehill, Mac Jones, Kenny Pickett, Baker Mayfield, Brock Purdy, Jimmy G. Probably / is washed. We got Russell Wilson, Matt Stafford, Matt Ryan, who is washed,
Double
Derek Carr, probably washed, and Andy Dalton, who is washed.
Unfortunately for Andy Dalton. That video of him like throwing a pick and it like cuts to his reaction, you see the dude doing a flip into the end zone. That was my favorite clip from last year.
Good backups. Teddy Bridgewater. The epitome of he's basically like the new Ryan Fitzpatrick at this point.
Yeah.
Davis Mills, likely to be the backup to C.J. Stroud, if C.J. Stroud was just being a little goofball in his first preseason game. Gardner Minshew, Cooper
Papa
Rush,
Gardner.
Jacoby Brissett, Jameis Winston, Colt McCoy, alleged QB Taysom Hill, Marcus Mariota, Mike White, Bailey Zappi, Sam Darnold. And we got the projects. We have Desmond Ritter, Sam Howell, Malik Willis, Max
That
Duggan,
guy.
Hendon Hooker, and Matt Corral. Get a job. We got Mr. Zach Wilson, 50-year-old Stetson Bennett, Andrew Locke, No idea who they are. One of these is probably Ben DiNucci.
I think the one on the left is Ben DiNucci. I thought the one on the right was Mason Rudolph, but it definitely isn't. So like, I just straight up don't.
Oh
know
no,
who
his
that
head
is.
his head is way too intact. After what Miles Garrett did to him.
And then
The nasty man in Cleveland would be who, but he wasn't listed. Just want to be very clear, he would be in this too. And
are we sure that that's Desmond Ridder at the bottom?
Yeah,
he's
that
wearing
is.
blue in that, and I don't think he's
Yes,
worn
it
blue
is.
at
It's from
any
the
point in his
combine.
career.
The combine. That's probably a combine picture.
I don't know.
That 1,000% is Desmond Ridder.
So then all I'm saying is that picture of alleged Desmond Ridder and the second picture of alleged Desmond Ridder, there is no way that's the same person.
I can look this up.
I will too. This is like this is like the equivalent of like the birds aren't real. Desmond Ridder. Yeah, that person on the bottom is not Desmond Ridder, dude. There is no shot.
I will find a pic.
Because I'm looking at a picture from his combine right now, and he does not look like that. Who is this guy?
It looks like Desmond Ridder. I'm sorry. That looks exactly.
Yeah, but
let's put them side by side. Look at them side by side.
The hair is what's killing me. Yeah, but it looks like the difference in the chin. In every picture I've seen of Desmond Ridder, his hair has not been that like good.
I'm looking up blue shirt.
Because any picture of him in the combine, he doesn't have that hair or in blue.
Alright, let's hit Desmond Ridder. I don't know who that is.
I'm telling you, I don't.
Ridder.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who this is.
It looks just like Desmond Ridder.
Is it? Hold on. Is it Kellen Mond?
No, that's not Kellen Mond.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it's not Kellen Mond.
No, it's definitely not Kellen Mond. Not even close.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
I really just don't think that's Desmond Ridder.
Give me sops.
Because even their eyebrows look different. Who is this? This is killing me.
Oh! Jaron Hall.
Who?
He was a BYU quarterback.
Yeah, put him in who? I do not know who you are. I do not care for you. You went to BYU. You storm and
He does look like Desmond Ridder, though.
I can see it, but at the same time, it's just the difference in the hair is what got me. Because like Desmond Ridder has never had good hair.
But that's OT.
All right, we did it. I feel like Daniel Jones should have been in S tier, but
yeah,
we move.
We got one more thing to get to. No,
we do.
You don't want to. You may not want to, but Madden dropped the ratings.
Oh, good gravy.
And
it's gonna be bad.
We're not going to review it on EA. We're actually going to review it on the MaddenRatings.com because it's easier that way.
Yeah, so the EA website is garbage. I still can't believe that. I've never even heard of that guy. Jaron Hall, you said his name was?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at
Do you want to go by... He was old.
The Vikings. Skull. Oh, he's 25 years old. Get a
Yeah, he's
shot.
old. Let's go quarterbacks.
Oh, wow. He was really not that good.
Can you see it?
Hold on. Yes.
Okay, 99, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Duh.
I don't disagree with this.
No, this is...
I would have Hurts a little bit higher. I would give him X Factor.
Yeah.
I would have Hurts and Lamar both 91.
I mean, the X Factor is complete garbage, but like I can't really think of anything like stupid crazy that Jalen Hurts does other than run the football, which if you want to
Power
use it for
running.
that, then yeah, for sure.
Power running.
Yeah.
So I would have him and Lamar both 91. That's like my one gripe. And I also might have Burrow like 96, and then like Allen. It's nitpicking at that point though.
Yeah.
I don't agree. Dak Prescott's not be 86.
Dak Prescott is an 87?
He's not better than
was
Herbert.
ass.
I don't think he's better than. He's not better than Rodgers was last year. Even though Rodgers
He's
was
not
good.
better. He's not better than Herbert. He's not better than Rodgers. I don't think he's better than Kirk Cousins. And then maybe we can talk.
I don't think he's better than T-Law.
Trevor Lawrence being an 82 is just a joke.
Geno 80. I honestly like. I think the Geno I'd have 83.
Yeah.
I feel like
Kyler
Geno
Murray being
and
a 79, but having superstar is really funny to me.
Like he's a game breaker. He's just.
It's like, do you believe him or do you not? Like, make up your mind, Madden.
I feel like Geno and Tua should both be 83.
Yeah.
And I think Goff should be an 83 as well. I feel like those three are like the same level of QB.
Yeah.
Like they're good with the weapons around them. I think Geno's going to have a monster year with JSN, Lockett, DK. Like they added
Charbonnet and
like,
Kenneth Walker.
Like they're good. I feel like they could. I think the 49ers still run that division, even though we don't know who their QB is. But I definitely think the Seahawks are going to make some noise. I can't believe I'm saying that about Geno Smith in the year 2023. But he's here, and like when you watch the play, it wasn't fluky. Like he was accurate. No. He was throwing really dots all over the field. It's not just like he was just like chucking it deep and getting lucky. Like no, like he was like improvising, doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, very good quarterback.
Field 76. I'm okay with it. He still has work to do as a passer.
Superstar, man. Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I think if you're going to give Russell Wilson superstar, you got to give Fields superstar.
Like, let's be for real here, man.
I think Fields should have superstar, personally.
I don't know, man.
Listen, knowing how superstar works in Madden, he should probably have it. Because he's not going to play this in
Give Daniel Jones superstar.
What is Daniel Jones?
He's like a 70. He's like a 75. He went down. His rating last year was like a 76. He went down. Like, he's better than Ryan Tannehill. Throwing the football was better than Justin Fields.
But I understand that rating, but why you would have Fields probably have a higher rating, because Fields' athletic rating's probably like way into that a lot.
But
so I think Jones was a better quarterback than Fields, but Fields, like, he just, like, what he does as an athlete is probably going to give him a boost over guys that he's probably not better than. Because, like, I don't think he was a better thrower of the football than Ryan Tannehill.
No,
I will say I think Fields could make strides as a thrower, because he was a really good thrower in college.
Mm-hmm.
He was really accurate. He has a really strong arm, and I think DJ Moore's going to help him out a lot. I think it would not shock me by the end of the year if he's like 83, 84, like, superstar. Because I think he could have that breakout year, but we have to see it, obviously, and I do think 76 accurately represents what he is.
Yeah, for sure.
Nasty Man is 78, good. Super
Like, you're telling me that dude's better than Daniel Jones? Like, let's be serious here, man.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I don't agree with the rookie ratings. I don't think the rookie ratings should be this low.
They're never going to give rookies a good overall.
No, but like I've seen them give rookies like good overalls. Like,
I know Baker. I remember Baker was like a 80 his rookie year.
Yeah, but
it's a narrative.
I think it's stupid because like Bryce would be a 78. Like, Bryce would be a 78. I'd have
Stroud. I'd give like a 76. 77.
And I would give Richardson as a 70. I would give Richardson a 70.
That's insane.
Because the thing about Richardson is, I don't know how much tape you watch. I didn't watch as much tape, but I watched a decent amount. And like, he's not like other raw QBs, where it's like he's just taking off and running. Like, he has pocket presence. Like Like he will, like
No,
he tries, he reads, he can go through progressions and things like that. It's just that he's super young, has barely had any experience, and I'm like, I honestly think like if Richardson got 2 years of starting, which he should have started over Emory Jones's redshirt freshman year.
Oh my God, I forgot about Emory Jones.
He should have started over. Like, every time Richardson played, he was the better QB.
Yeah.
So if he had 2 years of starting, like I feel like he would have been a bit more polished. I wouldn't say he'd be perfect, but I do think a bit more polished.
Yeah.
And like he also was playing in the SEC. Like he faced Georgia. Looked okay.
Georgia Dogs.
He looked okay. He didn't look great. He looked okay. He looked awesome against Tennessee. I remember the Tennessee tape was like, what?
Tennessee is also a bunch of.
But I
frauds.
want to expand his ratings because I want to see like he's going to be broken. I would have his stiff arm high. I would have his
91 speed. Good gravy.
and that might go up based off how he plays.
22 kick power. Come on, man. 95. I mean, like, obviously he should have 95, but, like, still, that's crazy to think about.
The accuracies I agree with.
Yeah.
He's actually. I remember him having good play action stuff. Like, break sack I would have higher. I'd have like break sack like 85.
Yeah.
I would have break tackle like I think you could argue like break tackle 90. Like they cannot fucking take.
It's quarterback. They
yeah.
can't give a quarterback that high of a rating.
What do they give Josh
Yeah,
Allen?
if they
I
do,
wonder
it's
what they
like-
give Josh Allen.
Well, that's like say if they are, it's going to be like Lamar and Josh Allen, and that's probably it. Maybe Jalen Hurts.
I would have his Duke like 82, 83. He's elusive as fuck. Like
Yeah.
it's like he moves like Lamar, which is crazy because he's like 6'4", 250, something like that. But Bryce, they hosed Bryce on his throw power.
I bet.
Yeah, his throw power was 87. And I don't think he has that bad of an arm. Like,
No, I did. Just looking at all of his other numbers, they probably just wanted to balance it out. Didn't want to make him too overpowered, even though he's
90.
small.
I would have him 90 throw power. His speed's too high. I think
What is it?
87 speed.
Yeah, 87.
Yeah. I would have his speed like 80, 83, 84. He's fast, but he's not that.
They just look at short and go like, "Oh, that means he can run like crazy." Like what's Daniel Jones' speed? If he has an 87, what's Danny's? If he has an 87, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Daniel Jones.
He has
should have, like, a
88.
90. That's fair. Which even then, man, like Daniel Jones did record the highest speed in the league a couple years ago.
What is
People are forgetting
field
about that.
speed? What is field
Probably
speed?
like a 93, 90, if I had to guess.
93, yeah. His 95 acceleration
wow.
is very
That's nutty.
accurate. But it's accurate. Like,
Yeah.
remember that run against the Dolphins? Where he jumped and pump faked and then just hit the gas and nobody could catch him? Like, that's what he is. He's a freak athlete.
Look at
Oh,
his
he's going to
numbers
be
quick.
so fun to use. I might have to use the Bears in Madden.
Look at
just
what are
'cause.
its throwing numbers looking like. I want to see that.
91.
Oh, wow.
That's fine.
That's actually like pretty good. Wow.
Well, he has all the tools. Like he doesn't have. He's a good arm. He can be accurate. And like I will say this, he's also made some throws that we have not seen from a Bears QB in a while.
I have a theory that Bears quarterbacks can never be successful because of the weather in Chicago and how it's like just terrible.
I mean, Fields
unless
played in
they-
Ohio.
Yeah, but like it's still different because of just how windy it is in Chicago all the time. Like think about it. There has never been like a great Bears quarterback since like Sammy Baugh. Like Jay Cutler was fine, Rex Grossman was fine. Everything before and after was bad, and I
What do you
genuinely
mean,
do
bro?
think that a lot
Mitchell
of it has to
Trubisky
do-
made the Pro Bowl.
Oh my goodness! But I do genuinely
What
think
is
that
he
plays some
rated?
factor. They need to move. They need to move. He's probably like a 68. They need to move into a dome.
Ooh.
Hendon Hooker 68. That's kind of crazy.
What
Like
is
Gardner
Hendon?
Minshew is 67. Like, come on, man.
He might be a QB, like a trade target QB. Hendon Hooker.
That's what I like doing in Madden.
Yeah, he might be
If
a
a team
trade
is like an
target.
old quarterback, I'll trade it for like a garbage rookie and make them good. I did that. I used to do that with Gardner Minshew all the time.
Ooh, we got slam dunk champion Tyler Huntley, 68.
I cannot believe that dude made a Pro Bowl. The league is so washed. That 66 for Tyrod might be too high. Literally every time that dude touched the ball last year, he like turned it over. It was actually really funny.
Who's the lowest rated QB in the game?
I know
Oh,
it was like
man.
that. It was like that Felipe Frank guy on
We-
the Falcons, but he's not in the league anymore.
No, he's on the Falcons still. But they
No, they cut him.
converted
They
him.
cut him the other day.
Oh, wow.
No, yeah, no, I know they moved him to tight end, but they straight up cut him the other day.
Oh, wow.
Dude, respect Sam Ellinger. Come on now. Respect Trace McSorley. Will Greer? Well, okay, hold on. Scroll down. You're gonna. This game's gonna look me with a straight face and tell me that Will Greer is the third worst quarterback in the NFL. I don't care that he hasn't been that good. There is no shot that he's the third worst quarterback in the entire league.
I saw Anthony Brown start a game. I remember when he was at Boston College.
Good gravy.
Hey,
Who the
there's a
hell's
boy.
Chris Oladokun? Who?
There's a boy.
Oh my goodness. See, like he doesn't even look like his picture on the thing, but like I know it's him. Unbelievable.
I thought Tanner McHugh like had a could be like a first round pick at one point. All right, we looked
I
at the
remember Trevor Siemian
QBs.
had a couple good games for the Broncos a couple years ago.
Now, what else we gotta look at? Let's look
That's
at
up to you, my friend.
let's look up the wide receivers. Oh, fuck. Look at wide receivers. Where's Jefferson?
Number one.
He still has a 74 in his first round. He was like the 22nd pick, so never been that. Okay. Makes sense. I agree with
Yeah.
this top 6. I agree with this top 10. It's a good top
I
10.
will never understand why they continuously put Amari Cooper as a top 7 receiver in the league. He is good, but he is not like that good. Like
But
AJ
Jefferson
Brown is
1. Makes sense. Tyreek 2. Adams 3. I know Cooper Kupp didn't like total numbers wise didn't have a great year, but like he was on pace for like a crazy season like per numbers. So he's got hurt.
Yeah.
Diggs, Jamar, they're finally showing Jamar his respect. Scary Terry. I would have AJ Brown. 92.
I would have Mike Evans and CD Lamb. I'd have AJ, CD Lamb, and Mike Evans all over Amari Cooper, like without even thinking about it. I'd have Debo over Amari Cooper.
Waddle.
DK.
I would have Waddle over Lockett.
Yeah, I would too. Just because yards after catch ability.
Devonta should be. I feel like 87 feels low, but like in reality, when you really think about it, it's not that bad. But like still,
Talent-wise, he should be higher. Production-wise, 87 feels right.
Like, T Higgins, same thing.
Yeah.
Amon Ra should be
that's a trade
higher.
for him.
Amon Ra should be higher. Amon's
Yeah,
like
I give him like 89, 90.
yeah. I forgot Ayuk had a pretty good year. Okay.
Yeah, I really wanted the Giants to get one of Ayuk or T. Higgins.
Moore feels right. Odell, that's
Shout
a
out
legacy
Christian Kirk.
rating. Yeah, Christian Kirk. had a
Yeah,
good year.
he definitely isn't 85 anymore.
Olave. I would have Wilson. I would have Wilson. I know it's the rookie thing. It's the year 2 make him prove it thing.
Yeah, he's
he had
probably
1,000
better
yards with Zach Wilson. Make him a 99.
He's probably better than everyone up to like DJ Moore. And Chris Godwin's probably would have been better if he was fully healthy last year.
Michael Thomas, 84, man. Remember when he was
How the
99?
mighty have fallen.
He used to be 99.
Slant boy, slant boy, slant boy. I hated that narrative so much. It made me so angry.
Marquise Brown, 84. That's probably because of his speed.
Yeah, he is very good in the game.
Jerry Jeudy.
83. Come on, man. Deontay Johnson has superstar.
Yeah, Deontay Johnson was good.
On, man.
Deontay Johnson
He
was really
fine.
good. What did Deontay Johnson do?
I wouldn't give him superstar. Like Gabe Davis, 83. Like, okay, man.
Gabe Davis, remember that hype?
Yeah, I do, and I remember everyone fell for it with fantasy. I'm like, he is just an on and off receiver that had an on game in the playoffs. Like, he's not magically going to become a.
I think
a top-tier
Deontay Johnson, they're basing it off his 2021 season, combining it with the fact that like there was a weird QB situation because his 2021 was really good. He had over 1,000 catches.
The Patriots are expected to sign Ezekiel Elliott. Wow.
I cannot wait to. We'll get the running back soon because that's the most egregious one. Speaking of Patriots, we got Mr. Boo Boo Sooster.
Oh my God.
Zay Jones, I would have like maybe like 2 ratings higher. Zay Jones was really good.
This is crazy to me. I actually am like one of the few Giants fans that actually likes Kadarius Toney. I don't like his personality at all. I think he's like a massive asshole, like genuinely, but he's a great player. That man was more productive on the Giants than he was on the Chiefs, and he like stayed at a 74 even though he didn't play like his entire tenure, but has like 5 good games with okay games with the Chiefs.
Shit,
it is
dude,
now, like,
this
insane.
is like a move to running back play.
Yeah. No, Kadarius, I mean, all due respect to Kadarius, I do hope he ends up being good, but that man needs to pipe down.
Wait, I want to see what are Jacoby Myers
throwing ratings.
Listen, I will say this. If he wasn't such a good thrower of the football, Chandler Jones might not have gotten that touchdown.
Yeah.
It was the fact he threw it on a line.
Yeah.
So, it was that. Mooney, that feels fair.
Shout out Sterling Shepard, my favorite receiver in the NFL.
George Pickens, an actual psychopath.
He's so funny, dude.
One of my favorite plays,
Wars.
they were playing like Georgia Tech and like they got into a fight on like the sideline. And George wasn't a part of the fight, but he went up with like a water bottle and started spraying the Georgia Tech.
Oh my God.
Devontae Parker, Rondell Moore, Drake Nelson, Jameson Williams is going to be broken in Madden.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like if you don't have a good CB and you try to press him, like he's going to have like 500 yards in the game.
Yeah.
In Madden, to be very clear. Yeah. JSN. That feels fair.
Wow, yeah. Surprised they gave him that.
I think this really speaks to how many good wide receivers there are in the league.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers, 77. I think Jahan Dodson's going to be in for a good year.
Yeah, I definitely think so. If Sam Howell works out well.
Where is Jordan Addison, 76?
Not bad.
Where I'm trying to find Robbie. Is that?
That's Robbie Anderson. Yeah, he changed his name. He changed his last name to Chosen. Yep.
And John Metsy. Now we gotta go to the most egregious one. I feel, don't we?
Running back. Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, halfbacks. Nick Chubb makes sense. I feel like he's the most consistent running back in the league.
Yeah.
McCaffrey, Jacobs, Henry. I would maybe have Saquon like 90. I would have maybe Henry and Saquon both 95. But these are the 5. These are the 5.
Yeah. No doubt. Whatever order you want, those are the.
Eckler makes sense. Jonathan Taylor, he might not be a Colt, but like he's still super young.
Yeah. Like Tony Pollard's an 88, man. Like it's a pretty well known fact that like the guy who does the ratings is a Cowboys fan, but like, get the penis out of your mouth, man. Get it out and wipe off. I'm tired of it.
Joe Mixon, I don't know how much longer he's gonna be playing football. For
Why? What do you do?
many reasons, like it always feels like there's something with him. Like
Oh, never mind. I remember now.
yeah. Like it's always Miles Sanders.
My God, Kamara is an 86.
Got Miles Sanders.
Stop it. Miles Sanders before the game be getting that good gawk.
ETN, I feel like it's a fair rating for him.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be higher at the end of the year.
Najee Harris, I think they got an offensive lineman for him.
Yeah.
I love how they built their team backwards. We're going to start the running back, the quarterback, then we'll get the offensive line. Damian Pierce was a monster.
Yeah, I liked him a lot. Same with Brees.
Brees probably would have won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Where?
Cam Akers. Oh, wow. I just saw Bijan, 81.
That feels
I
fair.
agree. Yeah.
Should be X Factor. I think he's the favorite to win
Let's
offensive.
let him play an NFL game. Before
I think he should be. Listen, they give Chase Young an X Factor at the gate, and Chase Young was just as special at his position as Bijan was at his.
About Chase Young, man. I'm not a fan. I
What
don't
happened?
think he's very good.
Well, the injuries have clearly cooked him, but he was clearly
Yeah, but
like,
even when he was healthy, he was like his rookie year. He was like fine.
No, but like he was like that special. They get Kyle if they're gonna give Kyle Pitts an X Factor coming in, they should give Bijan an X Factor coming in. Because they both were just like they're non-premium positions, but they both were like legit that special.
Drafted them both top 10. That's so funny.
Ramondre, I feel like he could have a big year.
Underrated.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Rashad Penny's like when Rashad Penny plays, he's like the greatest running back of all time. He just like never plays.
Yeah, yeah. No, I love Rashad Penny. He's probably one of my favorite.
No,
running backs.
these like the games he plays, like the pace he plays like a 2,000-yard season pace. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They don't have.
Shout out Tyson Algier for getting just screwed over by the Falcons.
I think they'll play a lot still because they'll use Bijan as a receiver. They don't have Dalvin Cook or because they're not in the game.
Because they're not on a team.
James Cook, 75. James Robinson, man, I thought James Robinson was
He
so
looked
good.
so bad in the Giants preseason game.
But he was never that fast.
He's cooked.
Yeah.
And then he tore his Achilles. He's just cooked.
Oh man, remember when Ronald Jones had like a good year?
Yes. I've always loved Buccaneers running backs. Like back in the days, like him, Charles Sims, Dario Gunbowale. What was the other guy's name I'm thinking of?
Lombardi
Old
Lenny.
running back. I think his name started with a J. Doug Martin, obviously. I just love Buccaneers running backs.
I will say this. I know like Leonard Fournette never lived up to being the 4th overall pick.
Yeah.
But he will always have that Super Bowl run. Like nobody will be
Leonard
able to.
Fournette.
Lombardi Lenny.
I think Leonard Fournette might be the last NFL jersey I've purchased, if I'm remembering right. That I've like purchased myself. I'm pretty sure he is, and that's really bad.
We can
I think the only two. What?
I'm done. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I think the only two NFL jerseys I've like gone out and purchased on my own have been Landon Collins Giants and Leonard Fournette Jaguars, which
really
obviously didn't end well.
Who are the most durable players in the league?
Yeah, DeMario, Zach Martin. I see.
Deron Payne. That makes sense.
Brian Anger.
Kevin Byron's a monster, dude.
Joe Dooney. Joel Batonio.
I feel like Aaron Donald, they're like, we're not going to piss him off. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, he's scared. He sure was durable.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Faith
Shout out
family.
Fred Warner.
Yeah. Shout out Kristen Wilkins. I love it. So Derek Brown is a really good player.
He's like hilariously underrated. I've always been a big fan of him. I don't think he should have gone as high as he did in the draft because he was always a high floor guy. But he's probably surpassed his floor because when he was coming in, it was like, oh, this guy's gonna be what he is, but we don't know how like high his ceiling's gonna be. And now he's like really good.
Oh, that's right tackle. I meant left tackle. I'm like, where's Andrew Thomas? I'm like, wait a minute.
Andrew Thomas, I think, is like the
Is a left tackle.
third highest left tackle.
Yeah, 92. Does that feel fair?
Yeah, if Laramie Tunsil's a 95, Thomas is a 95 or a 94, but I'll take a 92 for now.
And Trent Williams.
Trishan Wirfs is also not a left tackle. He did not play a single snap at left tackle last year. But
And Trent Williams, obviously, like.
Yeah, I mean.
Trent Williams. If we were moving positional value, Trent Williams is probably like one of like the 3 to 5 best players in football. If you remove positional value.
The only reason he's not a 99 is because he got hurt. Also, like, just look at this. Go back up quick. Go back up quick. So you have Tyron Smith, Ronnie Stanley, David Bakhtiari, 3 injury-prone tackles, all with superstar. Trishan Wirfs, Teron Armstead, superstar. But Andrew Thomas and Laramie Tunsil do not have superstar. I fail to see the logic with that, especially Thomas, because Tunsil has his issue with holding, just penalties.
Yeah, but still, if you're a 95 tackle.
If you're my philosophy is if you're a 93 overall or higher period, you should have superstar. Like that's just like how that should work. Especially if you're like a young guy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Madden, so.
Tight end. Yeah, this makes sense so far. Yeah, I would say those are the 5 best tight ends in football.
Yeah, go down a bit.
Where do you have Kyle Pitts? Kyle Pitts is still like, you have everything. And I think this is Madden, like, just saying, we know it's not your fault. Like.
Yeah.
I think off pure talent, Kyle Pitts could be like a top 3 tight end in football.
Yeah.
If he was on a team that used him. Like, people say, like, oh, like, you don't think it's right tight end that, like, in the top 5 for that reason. I'm like, if the Bengals took Kyle Pitts, like, I don't think he'd be better than Chase. He would also be like 1,000-yard, 10 touchdown machine.
Yeah.
Like, he just happens to play with washed Matt Ryan, who got him the football.
Yeah.
He's not in the end zone. Really living up to the next Julio Jones thing there. And then he had Desmond Ritter, Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota was one of the worst QBs in football last season.
I don't think he was that bad. I don't think he was good, but I don't think he was, like, awful.
I'm glad the Joker's starting to get his respect.
Yeah, for sure. I've always been a big fan of his.
Gesicki, 20 gritty rating.
The greatest gritty of all time.
Cole Kmet, I would have in the 80s. Cole Kmet was a monster.
Will Disley should have been an 80 by now, but literally any time he has a good game, he breaks his leg in half.
Jonnu. Oh, man. Austin Hooper and Jonnu, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, especially Austin Hooper.
I remember they brought Austin Hooper in, and they're like, oh, man, that's the end of David Njoku in Cleveland.
And then
Njoku's like, no, I'm good. I'm OJ, oh man, dude. Remember OJ Howard at Alabama?
I thought he was going to be like God.
I thought it was going to be like Gronk. Like, he was that dude. And I think the thing is, like, when I look at tight end prospects now, is like, I saw what OJ Howard did, and I saw what Kyle Pitts did.
Yeah.
That's the standard for a first round tight end. Now, granted, there is one in this upcoming class.
Who?
The kid, Brock Bowers.
Oh,
is an absolute animal. Like,
yeah.
Because, like, Brock Bowers is wild because, like, he's a tight end because he can block. But he's, like, he can put him in the slot as a receiver. And he, like, is, like, a monster run after catch.
Yeah.
Like, he has, like, some, like, legit, like, running back skills. It's wild. But, I wish we could see rookies. I wish this is how they did. Like, edge rushers. Instead of, like, left and right end.
Yeah. Can we actually wrap it up quick? I have to go in a minute here.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I was planning on wrapping it up soon because I was like, I realized how long this is going.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We can pick this like right back up in episode 3. We can record that.
Stop saying
soon.
that. Oh no, but that was about it. Wow, we got almost 2 hours. Remember when we said these episodes would be like
half an hour, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's good.
I sure do.
But we got a lot done. Subscribe if you haven't already.
Of course.
Yeah, and then we're gonna we'll see you in the next episode. We'll see you in 2026.
Whenever I get the motivation to record again.
Our Twitters, our X accounts in the description below, in the pinned comment. Our YouTube channels as well. I upload. That'll be easy though.
I'm just gonna make that note. I don't. Maybe I will once James Harden gets traded.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.